for a very important date.
That's right.
Hello, everybody.
Does that mean action?
Does it have to be that word? That two-syllable word that you like?
I know when to start.
Okay. Action, Patrick.
Thank you. Good job. Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday already.
I know.
It's the last Tuesday of the month.
Where did February go?
Where did the whole year go so far?
You know, it's really
we even
strange.
got an extra day. We got an extra day in February, so it should be super long.
An extra day? We got... Oh, now I get it. I'm like, no, February's a short month.
29 instead of 28.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Which brings me to our first announcement.
Okay.
We're going to do a leap year sale. A leap day. Is it a leap day or a leap year?
Well, it's really a leap day. I feel sorry for babies that are born on leap days.
Why? I'd only be like 16. if I was only
No,
born
I
on February 29th,
think they still officially have to have a birthday.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Once every 4 years.
I'm not sure. I'm leaving that one for debate.
Yeah, that's for sure. It'd be very funny. Well, we got a very busy day ahead of us here. So, I was talking about our leap day sale.
Yeah,
Leap
easily
year.
distracted.
Yes, I am. So we are going to have a sale to commemorate all those babies born on February 29th. They're only a quarter of the age of everybody else. So we're going to have 29% off on
Certain items.
A lot of items. Yeah, exactly. So like our stabilizers, our needles, our thread. So we got that going on Thursday only, since it is the leap day.
One day sale.
1 day sale. That's right. And it will be online, so you're going to see an email on it tomorrow. By the way, we started a new email service. We hope that helps because we know a lot of you had either unsubscribed to our other email service or weren't getting the emails. So we've started with Constant Contact. So you're going to be seeing a whole new display of emails from us. And hopefully all of you will be on there now. Our email list increased by like 5,000 people. So.
And Wanda, thank you so much for reminding us what we were putting on sale. All AccuQuilt cubes and dies are also 29%.
I am so easily distracted.
Not the cutter.
Like right in the middle of a sentence, I would get
Yeah,
distracted.
you go onto something else.
That's pretty bad. So not the cutters, but yes, the dies and cubes will be on sale at 29% off too. That's awesome. So lots of fun stuff.
And Matt is going to be putting all of that online.
Correct. Yes. So that'll be fun.
And it'll be a timed thing, so it'll be from like
midnight to midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would cover the whole day.
That would, even when we're not here.
So look forward to that. Again, you'll be seeing an email on that tomorrow, and I hope you all enjoy that sale. That'll be very fun.
So everyone's talking about the weather. We've had some crazy weather here today.
Yeah, it was 47 degrees at 6:30 this morning when I left the house, and it was 30 degrees when I got here at 7:30. So figure that out. And
it went from like no snow to covered... Yeah, within like 3 miles. I mean, it was crazy.
Yes, it was crazy.
And now we've got beautiful sunshine, and there's no snow.
To have snow. Yeah, it was supposed to snow this afternoon, and it's beautiful sunshine out there. So
yes.
They don't know. They're guessing. So, what else do we have? We got a winner. Oh, it's behind you.
Do you want to grab it?
I will. I'll grab it. So we are giving away a free pattern. You guys have to work for this one.
You have to make it yourself.
That's for sure.
It is an apron.
It is an apron with a free pattern inside. You can make it a Demo Dudes apron.
A Demo Dudes apron?
That would be really awesome.
I've had a couple of requests for Demo Dudes.
Uh-oh, that's scary. So again, this is going to... Nobody's here to help us. Priscilla Tim, I believe.
There you go.
Priscilla,
it is now.
Yeah. Priscilla, congratulations. This is your wonderful little...
Literally, Matt just came out and told us the name like 5 minutes ago, and we're both standing here like.
So it's a cute little apron. I think you'll have fun making it. So we'll have that in a bag. I think Matt's going to be mailing something to you today. That's why he told us that. That's good. Also, I got a joke.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. What happens when a strawberry gets run over crossing the street? Traffic jam. I thought that was very cute. So, how did the pig get to the hospital?
To the hospital.
The hospital, yes.
Oh, I dread to think how he got there.
In a ambulance.
Oh my
All right, we're
gosh.
good. That's all I got.
Yeah, we're done.
All right.
We will get that written down, Miss Linda, to make sure that that happens for you. Okay, let's go over to the quote.
We didn't even tell them what we're doing today.
Well, we got a lot to do today.
We do have a lot to do. We are doing Glorious Summer today, so
And
it'll be
mystery.
very fun. What?
And mystery.
And mystery. That's right. Yes.
Yep.
You're going to start mystery.
So I don't think you quite finished the announcements.
Uh-oh.
So tomorrow morning we have Baby Luck Club.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
And I've got most of the invitations out.
Okay, you're working on those?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yep.
So we have Baby Luck Club tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Okay, so I have seen a lot of
Oh,
your
they've been
boxes.
awesome, by the way.
I know. It's
Yeah.
so wonderful to see all of the different blocks coming to life. I've seen some that have been done on the cream background, and so it's really nice to see the different color waves that you're all coming up with. Okay, so let's take a look. Part 1 was this center block. And then we talked about how to stitch the 4 blocks together to create the center. So part 2 is actually going to be the border that goes around this. So we are going to be looking at this piece today and the corner piece. So we will be doing both pieces.
Perfect.
Okay? So let's go over to the machine.
All right. So for those of you who are not part of our owners group on Facebook, again, people have been posting these, the centers that they did. A lot of you are caught up on your homework. I'm very impressed. And the different variations of this are fabulous. It's very, very fun to see. So if you're not part of that group, you should go out and take a look at it.
And I'm hoping that they can see on the camera, but this today's part is actually done in the darker red, so they can see that pretty well.
Yeah, very well.
So this is going to be fabric number 2, okay?
Perfect.
So let's go ahead and we are going to take a seat. Also, when we did part 1, there was some discussion over the fact that I shared with you some bonus projects, but it appears that they were not on the your CD. So Amanda has emailed every person that purchased the Glorious Summer CD from us with those instructions.
And we had a question. Do we have fabric kits and the CD still available? I know the CD, we got those in, didn't we?
The CDs are in stock now, so we're all caught up, and we do have available CDs. And then, in fact, I've got one CD right here. So on the CD, this is the one that I'm teaching, this color wave with this layout. But you also have the directions to do it more as a scrappy quilt. Okay.
And Roberta, we will make sure we get that to you. Hopefully we got somebody watching today, and we'll make sure we get all of that. So for the people who are asking about the owners group, it is a private group that we have on Facebook for all the people who purchase machines from us and things. It's basically just a users group that you get to show off your projects. It's a very fun little group. So go on. You do have to get a it's called Above and Beyond Owners, isn't that right? Above and Beyond Owners. Yes, something like that. So
okay, so we have finished with part 1. We are moving on to part 2. And when we look at the directions for part 2, it tells us that we need to cut 4 border blocks that are 6 by 24 inches, and pay attention to the fact that it tells you from background fabric number 2. That's your darker fabric. And then we need 4 blocks for the daisies that are a 6-inch square that are cut from background fabric number 2. And these are going to be the 2 files that we need to use. And I can't keep track, just like you can't keep track of stuff anymore, I can't keep track of a USB. I can't find the USB, or I'm playing USB roulette. So anyway, we have these handy dandy.
They're very cute, actually.
I know. They are the bracelet
And
USBs. And I like the fact that the cap is on there. Because I always, if I can even find my USB, it definitely doesn't have a cap on it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead.
That wasn't in our products, and so I didn't get it added, so I need Matt to add it. Hey, Matt, are you listening?
When were you going to see this?
Right when you introduce the product.
Oh, okay. So we will get it put up here in just a few minutes.
We will.
If somebody's listening to us.
That's right.
Okay. So we are going to go into embroidery, and we are going to go to the
You know how much they
USB?
are, by the way, those USB sticks?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm wondering if you know how much they are.
And then we're going to go to the PES. And there is 2 files that look really similar. So we want to make sure that we get the right one. And it's called the 611. Obviously, I went by it. So the files all have numbers.
Oh, there we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Look at the numbers are getting smaller. 611, I see
611. Now remember, you may have, if you're doing it with the smaller hoops, you may need to do it in 2 parts. So you've got a 611A and a 611B. We are doing it all in 1 hooping, so we're going to do 611. And I did not hoop up a large enough hoop. So I'm going to go hoop up another one.
It's a big design. This is 13.5 by 3, so it's a really long design, so it will fit in the 14-inch hoop.
So I will tell you, when I did this at home, because you need 4 of these, what I actually did was I took this design through to embroidery, and I went to my move icon, and I moved one to the right side of the hoop, and then I placed another one on the left side of the hoop.
Did you mirror image it, or did you?
No, because you're going to cut them apart anyway. Okay. So let me grab I pulled up the wrong design earlier so do you want to show them the fabric bundle whilst I do that?
I will. We got a cool fabric bundle today, I think.
And this is because
yes, right.
Yesterday we did a coffee placemat. So this is to kind of go with that. And that's a panel, Patrick.
Perfect. All right, so this is a beautiful panel. Remember, we love panels. And it is a coffee panel. Let's see if I can open this up and show you all. It's really super cute, though. Hold, please. I'm getting it. This is it. So here it is. So again, we've got a coffee grinder. We've got lots of grinders. They're all grinders. I'm now catching on to what this panel is all about. I think it's is it a yard, Kate?
I'm sorry?
Is it a yard?
It's 5/8 of a yard.
5/8 of a yard. So again, it's all about coffee for this one. And then we got a whole bunch of coordinating fabrics to go with it. So you got coffee beans, you got the coffee words. Ooh, I like this one. This is cool. These are my favorite kind of coffees, the one that they make little shapes with. Ooh, look at this little shape. Have you ever had anybody do that one for you?
No, I just had the hot one this weekend.
Did you really?
When I was in Santa Fe.
Wow. That's kind of cool. And then you've got another one. It's a light blue. This is really pretty. How much is that, by the way?
They're $29.50.
$29.50 for 5 4 half-yard cuts and a 5/8 yard cut.
panel.
Yep. So the panel and all of the coordinating fabrics are $29.50.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to release this so it, because we're using a sticky stabilizer, remember? So we are using the OESD Perfect Scoring Tool.
And you're right, Elaine. I think we are having senior moments. So I think both of you are having senior moments today. Cheryl wants to know, is that different than the Barista panel and the Coffee Heartworks quilts and fabrics? I don't know what that is.
We have done a Barista panel set. I think the panel has been in a bundle before, but it may be different fabrics.
Different fabrics. Yeah, the coordinating fabrics are different. We have done this panel before, I guess.
So there was several people that were asking for coffee bundles yesterday with
I'm asking for coffee bundles every day.
I know with Val's cute placemats that she did yesterday.
Hi, Rose.
Okay, so I'm only doing one today, but if you were doing this for sure, what I would do is I would move this over to the far right side, and then I would position your block. So your block is 6 by 24 inches, and you would prep it with the fusible backing, and then also you'll put the Ultra Soft on there. And then what I do is I just find the center of my block, and you can measure this, mark it however you want. I've just done a little pinch. And then what I do is I bring down my laser beam by pressing my W right here. And then it brings down a crosshair onto my stabilizer. And then I can line that up with the center fold of my fabric.
Look at that.
And we are ready to sew. And I would just put a neutral color on there. I'm just using the color that was on the machine, which is actually like a lavender color. And this, first of all, is going to do the placement of all of my circles.
So does it do them all together?
I'm sorry?
Does it do them all at once? Or does it
So
do them one at a time?
it will do the placement line for all of them.
Okay.
And then it will do the tack down of each one individually.
Yes, Karen. So the Glorious Summer CD is at $59.99?
It is $59.99.
$59.99 before discount. So that is the price for the CD. If you want the fabric kit, do we still have that available?
We do. The fabric kit is $134.99. And then we also have a backing kit available for $49.99.
Oh, that's a bonus. Oh, you need the thread? Am I in your way?
No, you're not. Okay, so you have 5. When we look at the directions for this project, let's take a peek at the directions.
And yes, yes, Barbara, the Meridian hoop is the size that Kate's using right now, and you can do 2 of these designs
In one hooping.
in one hooping.
Okay, so when we look at this, these are the fabrics that we're going to be needing to use. So we're going to need a red, which is actually going to be for the heart. And then we need 5 different pinks. And you can choose any pinks that you want. If you bought the kit from me, you would have got 5 different pinks. And if you look at the directions here, we are going to work from light to dark. So the 2 outsides will be the same color. The next ones in will be the same. So the number 5, which is the darkest one, you will only do 1 of those, but you'll do 2 of each of the others.
Perfect.
And I do not recommend that you cut all of the fabrics like they say. We talked a little bit about that last time.
Uh-oh, we got problems.
I think it's thrown it off.
We'll find out in a minute. So we had one machine too close to the other machine and our hoop hit. but it looks like it's okay. So it didn't hit that hard. So just keep in mind when your machine is on your table, make sure that your hoop doesn't run into anything. More senior moments today.
We've never done that before.
No, we haven't. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. Now's when we'll find out.
Okay, so now it wants the lightest color right here. So I'm just going to take a little square of my fabric. I'm placing it right sides up. And I'm going to stitch it down. If you've got scraps from block 1, use scraps from block 1.
That's a great way to describe that, Renee.
What's that?
Big hoops are a pain in the table butt.
Okay, so what I actually did with mine was...
Oh, do you just cut it into little tiny pieces?
I just cut little pieces. My fabrics are not the same fabrics that you've got. I am just using scraps because, as you all know, I'm going through the motion on this quilt with you, but I'm really not stitching a second one out. And like this little piece right here is actually big enough for 2.
That's good because you need to.
I'm very conservative.
Yes, she is. Believe me. Ask me how I know.
So it's going to do the tack down on that one.
I made her promise to give it to me, Renee. That's why she's not making another. I like the way you're doing that. You're just making little tiny squares and
Yep.
you're moving along, and then you're going to cut them all out.
I'm going to take the hoop off and cut all at the same time. So this is number 5. This is going to be the center. And then as it continues on going back there, that's when I will do repeats of my fabric.
Why don't you just put it under the needle next time?
My finger?
Uh-huh. You know, you could let it start sewing before, or stop sewing before you put your finger under there. Just saying.
Okay, so do you remember in class 1 we talked about how each fabric has its own thread? So once you have all of these stitched down and then trimmed, you will then make sure that you are matching the right
That
color
was a close
thread.
one. You just barely covered that.
Whoops, I went wrong somewhere.
No, you're just missing one. You're missing this
Oh,
one.
I'm missing that one.
Why you like triangles on that one?
Because there was a triangle scrap in the drawer.
Oh, I see.
So it's not like I'm purposely doing the triangle.
Rosemary says, can you show how to line up the second border on the stabilizer?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I can.
Good. Yes. I see what she's saying.
I'm going to go grab another border, okay? Well, I'll do that here in just a second.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not going to have you sit and watch me do this. So we're just going to do, it's going to do the center one. So I'm going to trim the center one.
So Cheryl, here's the bundle again. This is it's a light blue with wording on it. It's got the really super cool different lattes, which is important. I want to learn how to do that. I'd love to learn how to make a chicken. That'd be very fun. and then it's got a cream color with the wording, and then a coffee bean fabric, and then again, the panel itself is 8 different. I think it's 8. It might be 8 or 10.
I think it's 8.
Yeah, I think it's 8 different, like grinders and just really, really pretty stuff here. So at $29.50 for this bundle today, if you are into the coffee.
Okay, so now what it's going to do is our decorative stitch around the center one. And then you would go through the whole process of making sure these are all trimmed up and doing the decorative stitch around all of these.
That's got a little candle wicking stitch.
It does.
Doing.
It
Yeah,
is
that's
a candle
fun.
wicking stitch. And then it will come to the heart. And when you come to the heart, it will do the tack down for the heart and you'll do the trim. But then inside the heart, it has some decorative stitching in there. So when we look at the black and white image right here, you will see that there is some like leaf design inside the heart. Okay, so that is how you will complete your border.
So, and what fabric are you using for the heart? Is it one of the ones on the outside?
It's a red. No.
Oh, just a regular red?
It's not one of your background reds. It is your applique red. So they got 2 background reds, and then they got an applique red also. And the applique fabric was in the applique bundle, obviously.
Hi, Miss Nancy. Hope you're doing well. And we're still on for Thursday, I hope. And that's good, Linda. She said she's crashed before, but no fatalities when it comes to her hoop hitting something.
Okay, can we take a look at the screen?
Yes.
So the next one, after we've done the single center, it will then go to the next 2 either side of the center, and it will do those 2 together because they're the same color, and then it will do the next 2 because they're the same color, and so forth, until you do all of those. Once you have gone through all of your applique on your little round dots, it will then come to the heart. So this is going to be your tack down on the heart. It will then do the pretty satin stitch around the heart. And then you will also have the little flower buds inside there, along with the greenery. And
does it do a little finishing stitch?
Nope, that's back to number 0. So that's it.
I see.
Once
Okay.
it's done, the greenery and the flower buds in there, it's the end of the design.
Good
Okay.
deal.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab another piece of this fabric to show you how I add 2 in the hoop to save on the stabilizer.
And yes, Mary, we are getting more. The panel from Paula on Friday that we actually went crazy on. We did find a supplier. We've got more bolts coming. We've got lots more bolts coming. So everybody should be taken care of hopefully fairly soon. And I will get you a price on the bib for the AccuQuilt.
Okay. So once you have finished this one.
Anne says that the block that you helped her with is turning out great.
Perfect. Okay, so you're going to take your second border piece. Now this is not quite the same size, but it is the same width, okay? So you're going to find your center just like you did on your first one. And once you have finished the one on the right side, it doesn't matter if you do the right side or the left side first, but then you'll go to the layout and you will move it all the way over as far as it will go in your hoop. Okay? And then if the centers overlap, that's okay. Because as you can see from this one, you've got a lot of playroom here, okay? So what the important thing to do is to again bring on your little laser beam so that the crosshair comes up on there. You're matching the center of your second fabric piece. And that is where I would position it. If there's overlap here, it's okay because the design is not going to come all the way over here. And that way you can get 2 of these in the 9.5 by 14, or you can use your 10.5 by 16 and you'll have a little bit more playroom in that.
And you said 4 of these that they're making?
You need to make 4 of these, yes. Okay.
That's only 2 hoopings. What a piece of cake.
What a piece of cake. Okay, so you're going to make 4 of those. We're going to do all the trimming at the end, okay? So you're going to make 4 of those. And then you need to make the cornerstone. So, so the machine is telling me to change to a larger hoop because I still had the design up on the screen. So I need to clear off the screen. Now I can attach my hoop. And this design is the Daisy 401. So always pay attention. It will tell you what the design number is right up here. So on this one, we need to go to embroidery. We're going to go to the USB stick and to the PES. And we're going to go to the Daisy.
First one.
401. And this one is a really quick and easy one to do. So again, you are going to score.
With your cool little scoring tool.
With my cool little scoring tool. And this is a new product. It just came out, what, 3-4 months ago maybe?
The scoring tool? Yeah, I think so. And it works slick. I mean, it's really cool. I like the little digging feature. The shovel.
The shovel? Is that what you call it?
Yep, it just helps you pull that.
Sure saves using the edge of your scissors and blunting your scissor edge.
That's right.
Okay, so we've got this design. And again, you're going to take your background number 2 fabric. You're going to fuse it with your fusible backing and your Baby Lock Ultra Soft.
And it's a 6.5 inch square on that.
6 inch square.
6 inch.
We're going to find the center. We're going to bring our little laser beam down. And make sure it's sitting right over that little fold.
And all the stabilizer you're using on this is all sticky, right? You like that better?
In the hoop. I thought about whether I wanted to teach this a different way. I'm not saying that you couldn't do it a different way. You definitely could. But there is certain blocks whereby we use a positioning tool, and it will make it easier if you're using the sticky.
Hold on. Can you hold this real quick?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
So the tool that I'm using is the Perfect Scoring Tool. It is from OESD, and it's this little guy right here. And you can just use it to score your paper, and then you can use it to kind of dig the paper up.
Okay, we're getting the scoring tool and that USB added. Cindy said that it's in there.
The scoring tool is in there. I put it in.
Somebody said that it wasn't.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
no, it's not 20% off, I think, is the problem.
Well, that might be so. Okay, so you are going to use your solid teal color, but like I said in the first class, where you position your fabrics is really up to you. If you start to run low on one of your fabrics, just know that you probably need to move on to a different fabric, because I do tend to favor one fabric over another. I did try to follow her guideline as much as possible, but it's really up to you on that.
And yes, Dorothy, the USB stick is for sale. We are getting that put up online. That was a Patrick responsibility that he dropped the ball on. I'm going to have to talk to that young man.
Young man?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know a different one than me.
He's only 16.
You're wishing that you were born on
That's
Leap Year.
right.
Okay. And then you're going to come in.
That looks hard to cut. Is it hard?
No.
No, not too bad.
So the wristband is online, but it still has the picture of it of when it was our 12 Days of Christmas item.
Oh,
So
I
it's
see.
still wrapped up in our picture. So if you want one, though, that is the item that you want.
Okay,
Can you
good.
just take a photo and change the photo, please, Cindy?
You're just going to town with those scissors. That's a very good point, Betty.
What's that?
She said nothing's too hard for Kate. I'm not going to get my hands too close to the scissors. She's like going crazy.
Okay, so you would want to take the time to clean all of this up. And this whole centerpiece is actually going to come out too. So it's just going to be the petals.
Mm-hmm. It's a messy quilt.
Okay, and then your next color is going to be, it's going to take 10 minutes and it's going to stitch around all of here. And then it's going to do a tiny little fill-in stitch in the center. Okay? So we are going to presume that we're done.
You're having a lot of fun with this quilt, that you don't have to do it, huh?
It is a labor of love, this quilt. Okay, but I am going to show you how to trim everything down.
So, Lana, we are making Glorious Summer today. This is block number, the second part. So she is doing the outside borders today to put around your centerpiece that we did last week.
Okay, you ready?
Roberta says, I think Kate is so over this quilt.
Okay, let's go over to this cutting table, okay? I'm not over this quilt. I actually want to make one of the bonus projects out of the quilt, but it would take me hours on live to actually stitch these out.
Yeah, it is a lot of sewing. So I saw, by the way, Roberta got one of her blocks done. I haven't seen the whole centerpiece done yet, Roberta. Where is it? No pressure.
So the daisy is going to get squared down to a 4.5 inch finished block. So 4.5 inches, half of 4.5 is 2.5, 2.25.
You're doing my kind of math now.
So we are going to put the 2.25 line directly down the center of one of our petal panels. And I'm going to do that on two sides.
How in the world do you recognize that? You said 2.25, right?
2.25. Okay, now it's going to be 4.5. So now I'm looking at 4.5, and I'm also checking because my 2.25 should also line up right down through the center, which it is. So I'm right on.
There is way too many lines for me to even have a clue what you're looking at.
Okay, so you're going to end up with 4 of these. And then this one is going to get trimmed down to 4.5 by 22.5. I don't want to cut through my quilt.
That would be really bad.
Okay. So what I did on this one's a little bit more tricky. What I did was I measured from, hang on a minute. Let me just double check this.
Hold, please.
Okay, so what I did was I measured from here to the edge, and it is about 1 3/8. And then I measured from the top edge to the top of the circle, and we are, look at that, 1 3/8. Okay, so what I did was I, first of all, and I don't know if I have one over here. Let me grab the 4.5-inch ruler. Sorry.
So this is takes advanced math to actually trim this, huh? She's going to look for better equipment. Hold on, please.
I actually can't find our 4.5, but I found our 5. So basically what I did was I took the 4.5-inch ruler and kind of did this with it to decide where I wanted it, okay? And I did mine about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom of the heart, okay? So I did it about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom of the heart. There's no directions on where to cut this, so it's really up to you.
So just guess and whack. But you have to make it a certain size, right, to fit in the borders.
4.5.
Oh, 4.5. I see. Okay. Then how about the length?
So if you're unsure, I would cut just a little bit off each side and keep going until you are happy with it. So I've got 4.5, and then it needs to be by 22.5. And what I did for that one was 22.5 is 11.25. So what I did was I put the point of the heart directly on the 11.25 mark.
But don't cut.
Don't cut there. And then it needs to be 22.5 this end and 0 this end.
I see. That one I can follow. I still don't understand what you did on the 4.5 thing, but
Okay, then what you are going to do, you're going to make 4 of the long ones and 4 of the corner blocks. You will attach, and it doesn't matter whether it's top or bottom or left or right, but you will attach with the heart to the center. You will attach the 2 sides, opposite sides, right sides together. Press your seams open, and you'll do that for this side and this side. And then your other 2 sides, you will actually stitch a cornerstone onto each end. And then you will attach those ends onto the other piece. And we've now created the narrow border that centers our center block.
woohoo!
Got it?
I got it.
Okay.
I'm about to get started on this sucker before I forget.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions on that? No? Lots of questions?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay, so let's just look at it right here when you see it in the diagram. This is the center that we've already created. You will sew 1 border piece to the top and the bottom, to 2 opposite sides. You will then take the 4 cornerstones. You will sew 2 to your third piece and 2 to the last border piece. And then these border pieces will get attached on. And we've now created the second
pretty
border
awesome.
that
I
goes
like
all the way
that.
around.
It sounds like everybody's following too.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
We're going over to the other cutting table.
Oh, are we?
Are you
Good.
ready?
All right. We are going to do mystery cutting now. So hopefully everybody has their mystery kits.
So we have a little special today on some products that we actually did show on Comment Sold. So if you purchase these on Comment Sold, you probably don't want to buy them again. We only have...
Gail wants to know how you remove the sticky stuff from the back.
It's tearaway. What I used was not tearaway today.
Oh,
but
I see.
Yours is tearaway that's on your supply list. So you literally will just rip the project out of the hoop.
Okay.
Okay?
And it won't tear your stitches at all?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay, so we only have 3 of these. So this will be a comment. The first 3 people that comment that they want this. But these are some faux leather collections from Viking. And these are 8.5 by 11 inch, 8.5 by 12 inch sheets. And what you get in the kit, you actually get 2 black. You get 2 white.
Wow, that's cool.
And then you get 2, they call it brass, but I just call it brown.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. These were $44.99 was the retail. We had them for 60% off. So we're selling them at $19.95 for a set of 6 leather sheets. And like I said, we only have 3 of them. So the first 3 people.
I just got 3.
Okay, we're sold. Okay. Mystery. You ready?
I am so ready.
Ooh, I better hide this one.
Oh, is that the mystery?
That would be the finished one. Okay, so Mystery 49 is Easter. It's
Good.
It's
we
Easter
better get
one.
rolling on it
Yes.
then. You know, Easter's early this year. It's not even to April.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you bought a kit, your kit consists of a backing fabric. There is this Kimberbell Pretty Petal Gray. You also have a white on white. And then you have 4 different colors of the Pretty Petal. It's not to say you have to do this in Pretty Petal, but you want very pastel-y, small prints.
Eastery.
Yes, Eastery. And these just worked out well, okay? So that is your fabric requirements for your kit. You also need 2 pieces of ribbon that are 18 inches long. There is grosgrain ribbon, and it is...
It'll help you grow hair?
It is of 2 of the colors in your... 2 of the colors that you're using out of the 4 colors. Okay? So
Doesn't
you need...
matter?
It does... Well, it will matter when we start cutting. But it doesn't matter what... I mean, I literally chose my pieces based on what color ribbons I could find that matched my fabrics best, if that makes sense. You will also need a Clover yo-yo maker. Are you ready to make yo-yos?
That's always fun.
Okay, so you will need the yo-yo maker small. So you will need the small yo-yo maker. If you don't have the yo-yo maker or you don't want to buy a yo-yo maker, you can absolutely make a yo-yo maker. You can make a yo-yo without a maker, if that makes sense. And then, of course, you'll need double-sided batting, fusible batting. Okay, so whatever...
Yeah, Susan, she didn't even respond to it. I thought it was funny too, but...
Well...
What?
What?
I said, does it help you grow hair? You said it was grosgrain ribbon. You didn't even catch it.
Okay, the 2 that you have ribbon for, you want to grab those 2.
I think that's what she thought was funny. I thought it was funny.
And then you want to take 1 more, and it doesn't matter which one you choose, okay? I'm going to choose this one, okay? And you're going to set, this is now going to be called your 4th color. You're going to set it aside because these 3 will all get cut identically. This one will be cut different, Okay?
And it doesn't matter. You can
It
just pick
doesn't
whatever
matter, but you have to
fancy.
have 2 matching colors of ribbon for 2 out of the 3 fabrics that you have.
I got it now.
Okay, so out of each of the 3 pretty petal fabrics that you have, and I'm just going to stack mine. So I am going to cut all of mine at the same time.
Stack and whack, one of my favorite things.
We should maybe do that. We haven't done that in a long time. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut a straight edge.
You're really testing our rotary cutter there.
And then you want to cut it into a 5-inch strip. So in your kit, you got 6 inches, but we're going to subcut this into a 5-inch strip. And then I am going to cut off the end. So I've got a nice clean end. I need 5 by 5 inches. And I actually need 2 of each color. And by stacking those, I've got those already cut.
Good job.
2 of each color. I then need another 5-inch square. Whoops. Did you see that?
Went crazy there.
But this time I need to cut this square in half, so I end up with 2.5 by 5. And I need 4 of each color. So I've got 4 and 4 and 4. So 2 5-inch squares and 4 rectangles that are 2.5 by 5 inches.
This works out so well. Good
Yep.
job. All right. What now?
The rest of this is going to get set aside. You will need to use this.
Those are yo-yos.
And this is called a mystery why.
Well, you're the one who gave it away.
I want to see your face when I show you what we're going to cut.
Oh,
in a
I
minute.
can't wait.
Especially when I let you know that you're making this. Okay, so the
Do I
fourth,
get a yo-yo maker, or do I have to do that on my own?
the 4th petal color is going to be cut into 2-inch strips. We're going to even up this bottom edge. And now you get to count, Patrick. We need to count to 28.
Wait, let me take my shoes off.
Are you counting?
28. That's 2, that's 4, that's 8, right? That'd be 12. 28, you said?
Yeah.
I lost count.
Okay, that's 28.
Good job.
Okay. We're going to set that aside. What are we setting that aside?
I have no idea.
Okay.
That's going to be the string for the yo-yo.
Okay, I think everybody wants to see your face when I say this next one.
Uh-oh. It's going to be 1/4-inch squares.
Okay, next we are going to square up one side of your background fabric, and there is 5/8 of a yard. And we need to cut 3 1 1/4 inches.
Of the background fabric?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Oh, those are going to be tiny little guys.
Are you getting nervous?
How many of them?
3 strips. And now we need 60. You need Cindy to take her shoes off?
Exactly. I'm going to need another set of shoes. 60's a lot.
60,
Of these 1.5-inch squares?
1 1/4 inch squares.
That's crazy.
And we're cutting 2, 4, 6 at a time. Can you do the math?
That's 10.
10 cuts. Good job for thinking that. So that's 1.
It's way easier than taking off your shoes. There's 2. That's a lot of little squares. Look at those guys.
3. You really might want to make sure you're wearing black pants when we work on this mystery. 4.
And that's 5. What are you even
6.
lining that up with?
The 1 1/4 on the ruler.
Oh, I see now. All those lines get me so confused.
7.
No, Jan, I'm going to let Kate take over that particular mystery
What?
when we have to sew all these little tiny squares. She said, is Patrick really going to sew all those tiny little pieces?
9. 10.
Got it?
Yep. Got it.
60.
Okay. Next, we need to cut 1 1-inch width of fabric.
Oh, we're going all the way up to 1. Oh, that's down. Never mind. Hey, we came up with this mystery. This isn't even a fun mystery.
And this one is going to be cut into 5-inch increments. So we're going to subcut this into 6 5-inches. So that's 2, 4, and 6. Okay. Next, we need 3.
How many subcuts do you have on this sucker?
2.5.
3, 2.5?
Yes.
There are a lot of parts to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Paul would be very proud of you. That's 3?
3, 2.5.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Good job.
Then we need 1 2-inch. I lied. This is why I don't put the directions up until I do it.
2 inches.
2 inches. And this is going to be subcut into 28 2-inch squares.
How are you going to keep track of all these?
You are.
You need to, like, get little baggies or something. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Um, 16, 20, 4. You can stop. That is a ton of little white pieces.
Okay. Next, we want 2 2-inch strips. And we don't do anything with those.
I know what those are for.
What?
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 They're for... I can't tell because it's a mystery.
Which doesn't seem to stop you any other time.
All right, are we done?
We're done.
That's
So I will get
just-
the correction made.
All this is going to become a quilt. That's going to be so much fun. No, a table runner.
Table runner.
Table runner or topper?
Runner.
Cool.
So I will get the correction made on the cutting, and then we will get this posted, and we will start this next week.
Woohoo.
You ready?
I am ready. I can't wait. So next week we will be all set, ready to jump in. When are you going to do Glorious Summer Part 3?
I'm giving them about 2 to 3 weeks between each session, so it'll be a couple of weeks.
Has it really been 2 weeks since we did that the
I'm
last?
sure.
Wow. Okay. All right, everyone. You guys have a fabulous day. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Hump Day. Woohoo. Can't wait. We'll see you all for Baby Lock Club. Again, I will finish getting the instructions or the handouts and invitation to that right now. And with that, we're out of here.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Have fun.